platform like India's Got Latent gives a free pass, a license as it were, to the likes of Samay Raina to spread offensive, irresponsible, disgraceful content, which is passing off as a joke, as comedy. It isn't about one individual, it's about a larger ecosystem, an enabling environment that has been created and that was thriving unless this happened. And everyone was shaken to see that this is what is being harbored, is being supported. Samay Raina has built his name in the digital space by building a capital on filth. Instead of using his reach to contribute meaningfully, he continuously crossed the line. Even in the past, if you look at his body of work, under the garb of humor, under the excuse of free speech, the man has been creating and perpetuating filthy content. I'm sorry, there's a difference between comedy and outright filth. What we saw on India's Got Latent was not just a tasteless joke. This has been going on for far too long. And it's like contaminating the air and water. The air that we breathe in, the water that we drink, because that is what our children are feeding off. This is mainstreaming and normalizing absolutely indecent and explicit content. The real question is who is responsible for letting this happen. It is the likes of Samay Raina who has created these platforms. We may well be blaming Ranveer Allahbadia for falling prey to this, but the real man behind this is somebody we must call out. Why do venues, sponsors, platforms continue to support, promote, and legitimize these individuals who openly disregard basic decency? We are talking about a relationship as sanctimonious as parent-child relationship. The sanctity of that is breached. What else is left? Are we going to be more royal than the king and become more westernized than the Westerners themselves? Let's face it, India's Got Latent is an enabler. That is the platform that we must also call out and ask them to simply stop this. We cannot allow our air and water to be contaminated in this manner because that is what our children are breathing, that is what our children are feeding into. So, the creators of this platform who thought that they could get away by perpetuating filth in the name of humor must be called out. Was it all just about money and publicity? Can we have a society that thrives on these things in complete disregard of what our basic culture is, our basic ethos is? We are not like the West in so many ways. Let's not try to ape the West in this and then go a step further from where they are. This is like even beating them to the game. That you've brought incest into your joke and not any other incest, parent-child incest. This is not any movement asking for a real change. This is as regressive as it gets. And whoever tells you that, dark humor is this exclusive club, not everybody gets it. We need to get off those high horses. And if no action is taken, then this will not be the last time. Surely these platforms must be brought down. They must be shattered. We do so much of demolitions. This is the demolition that is required. Because we cannot allow certain boundaries to be breached. And this is a very, very, very sacred boundary, I would say. The one that exists between a parent and a child. Let's not allow these sort of people to breach those boundaries and to create this environment. There are some things which we hold very dear to our heart in this country. And one of them is the family values that we've grown up with. We cannot ape the West to this extent that we even beat them to the game and reach a step further and even leave them behind. Where are we headed? And like I said, the entire ecosystem must be busted, not just one individual. The venues, the sponsors, the platforms must all take responsibility and they must stop this once and for all. It's not acceptable for us. And I'm no sanskari journalist. I am just a simple Indian who believes that we cannot allow this contamination. And this is for the sake of our children, of our future.